Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Coudert Clubhouse, Summer Camp, Season number 4, first day of real podcast. Yesterday we had a couple of practices, day before, all that stuff. Now we're into the nitty gritty. This is the real season. So let's go around and just give me your name and your age, please. We'll start off with the gentleman over here. Your name and age, please.
My name is Aiden, and I'm age 12.
Aiden, 12. First year in Kips Bay?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Welcome. Next.
Brandon, 12.
Brandon, 12. How long you been coming?
6 years.
6 years. Half of his life, he's been in Kips Bay. Give him the bomb. Last but not least, first time in podcast too. Because I don't think he was in the podcast last year. Last, go ahead.
All right. My name is Orlando, and I'm 13.
Orlando, and he's 13 years old. You know what that means? Next year, he'll be working here. Not that time. Orlando's probably going to be aged out, right? This is as old as you could get, 13. Next year, he'll be, looking for summer youth, which is good. Get to make some money, Orlando. Your first year at Kips Bay?
No, it's my second.
Second year, first year podcast, right?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the podcast. All right, guys. Well, we're going to have a doozy as a topic. It should be very easy. Just life experiences. Things that you experienced in your short life so far. What do you guys, something that stands out as an experience that happened to you in your lifetime? Orlando, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
What you got?
One time when I was I think I was 10, right? And I went to a skate park because I was practicing riding a skateboard.
Okay.
And I saw this guy. He was on this he was trying to do a trick on a skateboard, and then he messed up. But then when he got back on, he fell off, and then he somehow got back on by just accidentally putting his foot out. And everybody in the park was was cheering him on and everything because it was crazy how he did it.
And maybe they saw that he was working on it for a long time,
yeah.
For maybe weeks or days or hours or whatever. So they saw the commitment to it. So maybe that was the whole thing that they were cheering. And in skate parks, that happens a lot because, people go over there and they work on a little trick, flipping the skateboard, or if they have their what they call their razor or something like that. Yeah. And when you finally get that shot, that you get it and you land it, then everybody's tapping the skateboards on the ledge and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. That community basically bigs up each other. Like they make sure that even if it's a simple trick and everybody else knows it, they make sure that when you land it, that it was okay, cool. Now you can move to the next one. So that's dope. Brandon, lifetime experience. What's something that happened in your lifetime that stands out?
I don't really have anything that stands out.
What do you mean you don't have nothing that stands out? Why are you in a podcast about lifetime experiences? You have nothing that stands out. You've been alive for 12 years. Something happened in your life that's that's kind of cool. You want me to help you with it? All right. Brandon is one of our kids that he's been here for a while. Now his sister's here also. But he's just the way he is right now. He's pretty shy. I don't want to put you on the spot, but you are. And he found a voice in digital arts. He found a voice in digital arts. So he's a very good, what I would call a producer, music producer, and he has very good beats. And he knows how to time them. He knows how to do them. How to set up the song pretty well. So the 1 year that he was here, maybe 2 years ago, Brandon? Yeah, 2 years ago. He basically did almost all the soundtracks to our videos that we were putting out. So that's that's a big deal. And I give him a little clap for that. So even though he don't think that it was an important life experience, I think it got him out of his out of being shy because he found something that he was really, really good at. So I'll talk for you. Don't worry about it. A good lifetime experience for you, sir.
A good lifetime experience for me is when I got my leg. Is when I got a really deep wound in my leg when I was riding on a bike with someone else, and then we accidentally bumped bikes, and then the bike went straight into my knee, then a part of the bike went into my knee.
Ooh.
Didn't go deep. It didn't go so deep that I had to go to the hospital, but it went deep enough that hurt a lot.
Oh, so you talking about pain? That was a life experience about pain. I'll give you one because you brought up a bike situation. When I was younger, and obviously not as heavy as I am now, I used to ride mountain bikes when they first came out, and I used to ride down the mountain, like for real. And I hit a tree at about, I would say about 50-something miles an hour, and I broke every bone on one side of my body. Yeah, and they had to come get me like on a helicopter and all that. So I used to ride like, I don't know if you ever watched the X Games, where those guys ride like crazy and make jumps over cliffs and all that stuff. So that's how it was over there. And they had to come pick me up in a helicopter. And it was not a good experience, and it hurt a lot. It hurt mucho, as we would say. So that's my lifetime experience. Anything else you guys would like to add? I guess the experience of coming to Kips Bay doesn't matter to you guys, right? It matters to me. You two guys have been here for a while. It's your first year, right?
Yep.
First year. Well, it's not the best of years, but it's definitely not the worst of years. It is a little different because we're not going on a lot of trips and stuff like that. But for the gentlemen that have been here in the past, when we do the trips and everything, like when we go on away to, let's say to, I don't know what we went to, where we play the video games at. I forgot the name of that place. What's the name of that place where you play video games at?
Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's. We went to play with the Sharks. Remember? And went to that place to and what else? We went to a lot of good trips. And every week we went on a different trip, and we went to a pool every week. Those were the days. We're gonna get back to that. This year we're only going to the park, Roberto Clemente State Park, and we're going to Roberto Clemente State Pool. So we're only doing that locally because not everything is opened up after the pandemic. But we're gonna make the best of it. We're in the building. We'll have some fun also. Anything else you guys want to add? Oh, we all good? Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you for doing the podcast. I appreciate you. You can say your goodbyes.
Bye.
Adios.
All right, guys. Adios. Arrivederci.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check.
And we're out of here.